Over there. There's a bar behind that building. Best whiskey sours in Manhattan. If we take this city back, I'll buy you a drink. Sorry. I mean, when we take it back. Here it comes. The rest of us should be in this chopper. Can't believe it's finally happening. Do this! Ah!
Tactical nuke incoming!
Oh!
He needs some milk!
Welcome back, my fellow gamers. So, I platinumed Tom Clancy's The Division. But why? Why would I do that? Well, in this video, I will show you why, and maybe I can convince you to give this game a shot. But first, a little information about this game. Tom Clancy's The Division is an online-only third-person looter shooter that's released in March of 2016. This game can take up 70 gigabytes of your hard drive. You can have up to 4 online characters at your disposal. So, now that the intro is out of the way, let's begin. Now the best part for me about this game is the world building and the vibe. And what do I mean by that? Well, first, let's take a look what the story is all about.
You know, this Black Friday, you can sleep in.
All over the region. Retailers are calling this their super 149,000 stores offering sales in the cash sales changing hands starting in New York. Hit the stores. The flu season is off to its earliest
Appears to be a previously unknown variant of the flu, suspected case catching many experts off guard.
I was feeling like maybe
Back on the breaking news, leading with unconfirmed reports of a smallpox outbreak.
Is a highly rehearsed scenario.
And National Guard units converging on a hospital in central
bridges are
Manhattan.
closed. It's smallpox is a very real danger.
More than a bowl.
Let me stop you there. This is not a panic situation.
An entire American city locked down.
green poison. Central Park has been converted to a mass burial ground.
Power outages, gas line leaks, fires. The government's
Expecting another night of widespread looting.
People of New York are begging.
What would have?
Our first responders are either dead
No resources available.
or treated like animals.
It's not a job. We're not trained for that.
When we were activated, we knew the situation was bad. Worse than anyone knew. We are an elite, highly skilled group of embedded agents. They only call us when everything else has failed. We have no rules. We have no limits. Our job is to protect what remains.
We are your co-workers. We are your neighbors. We might even be your friends.
But when we get the call,
We leave everything behind.
we are
The Division.
Now this is my kind of vibe I love in games, and that is the post-apocalyptic setting. Maybe it's because I don't like people in general, but I don't know. In here, you play in a deserted New York. The streets are so dense empty and relaxing to walk through. I can just walk in here for hours and hours, and that is exactly what we're gonna do. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da.
Hey, what do you want? Some nasty-looking characters just came through here.
You gotta rest some time. I wouldn't want to be the guy who had to tell police particularly open the door for
Look at you, trying to be so brave.
Ugh, you make me sick.
Another part I really liked is the attention to detail in the city. Let me show you some examples. We have civilians asking for help.
I owe you.
Dibs on this pile.
A day and night cycle. The way the glass breaks on a car window depends on where you shoot it. Wild animals roaming the streets. A blizzard moving in. And there are a lot of more attention to details, but we're gonna moving on. What I also really liked was the Christmas and snowy themed New York. Apparently the world went to hell during the holidays. So inside this world you can find all kind of Christmas themed props. And I made it my personal mission to find them all during my platinum journey. And that is so relaxing. Like this place. Here I came after a long day of work and just chilling. And sometimes I was falling asleep to it. Ah, good times. You can also play this game in a 4-player group, and because of that, you can have some really cool moments with your friends.
So, no pressure.
Now, another thing I was really impressed by is the set pieces for all the main missions in this game. As an example, here you got this detailed shopping mall. And if you already can tell, I am a gamer who pays attention to his environment, and these missions are so detailed. So, I have to say to the developers of Ubisoft, well done. The music in this game is also epic. If you are just roaming the streets, or if you are in battle, the music is so thrilling. Even the main menu music is epic. Just listen to this. And the level design for this world is really good. In here, you have a lot of verticality. You can roam this map throughout the tunnels.
We need you to move in and minimize the damage.
Or you can travel throughout the city onto the rooftops. Now the base of operations is very interesting. Here you can buy upgrades for your wings and get some cool rewards for it. This place, when fully upgraded, feels like a living operational base.
You made Rhodes a happy man. Wiretaps are his pride and joy.
Wish I could get out there myself.
Hi, nice to see ya.
And each safe house has its own unique, realistic design, and I like that. You got old bars, theaters, bowling alleys, all transformed to realistic safe houses. Again, a nice attention to detail.
Keep some semblance of civic order. Keeping things from totally falling to shit. Nothing but respect for those folks. I like the puppets say, those are the people in your neighborhood, they're us.
Even the collectibles are interesting. In here, you can find phones, and when you pick them up, there is a conversation from before or during the apocalypse.
Massey. I've lived in New York for 32 years, and I have a question for you. Who is Rick Velassi? I mean, we all know who we think he is. He's the loudmouth who keeps talking on the radio about what he thinks is going on. But is he really that? Or is what he's saying intended as a distraction to keep us away from the real truth? I think that's what's really going on here. That Velassi is a mouthpiece for something or someone, and it's his job to spout opinions that hide the truth. And I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna take down Rick Velassi. Just you watch me.
Or you can activate echoes. These replicate a scene that happened during or after the apocalypse. Now this is collectibles done right, if they extend or deepens the lore of this universe.
Drop the goods and get the hell out of my sight! Pack this up. We're taking the garden next.
No. I'll tell you where it came from. It came from a lab. This is some designer shit, people. Somebody cooked this up on purpose. And maybe it got out by accident, or maybe they let it out on purpose. But either way, if you don't think the federal government is involved in some fucked up way or other, then A, you don't have my sources, and B, you've been comatose for the last 60 years. Because God knows there ain't no advantage for people who love power in a situation like this, right? Nah, never happened. Wake up, New York. Open your eyes. Think.
And the last thing I enjoyed in this game was the Dark Zone. Now this, in my opinion, is the first ever extraction royale taste we got. This PvP and PvE zone is what will be popular after the hype of all these battle royales. So Ubisoft was really ahead of all the curve all these years ago. And there you have it, people. Now you know my perspective and why I platinumed this game. But now I want to ask you, have you platinumed this game? And what kept you playing? Let me know in the comments below, and I see you on the flip side.